Hi, good afternoon from sunny Broken Hill, New South Wales. That's right, I'm in New South Wales, Broken Hill now. Never been here before. I have now, got here yesterday. Very fortunate to be here for a very special person I know's engagement party tomorrow night. So, staying here and then heading off on the way back to Melbourne via Mildura. And I've just come from the Royal Flying Doctor Service in Broken Hill. There's this pretty amazing museum they've got set up, and it revolves around healthcare, but the service has evolved into primary healthcare, so they also go out to these very outback regional areas to do different pre-health checking, so right up my alley. And watching and going around this place showed me that where I'm located in Victoria, it's very interesting that the lacking of medical services in the metropolitan area almost versus our Australian regional areas medical service seems to be much more efficient. Maybe that's a good word to use. They're all fantastic, and it's not obviously always, it's not me blaming the people who offer the service. It's our powers that be, again. In this situation, Ambulance Victoria has got a very deep systemic issue going on that then flows out into the public, where the public and are almost advised against getting an ambulance unless it's life-threatening, which of course to the individual who needs the service, potentially in their belief it is life-threatening. However, as a system and service, there's an ongoing argument about whose responsibility this patient is, so then it becomes an issue mostly at the moment for the patients. So I just find it really interesting, because I always just curiously wonder, it appears that it's going backwards, our health system. Instead of evolving and moving forward into more evolving service, it's actually becoming almost an extinct service, because in a workshop I spent some time in the other day, from people who are involved with another health service as support people to Ambulance Victoria, who run non-urgent patients, have got some clear issues around, are these patients non-emergency patients that we can transport, because some of their experiences say otherwise. And then you've got internal bullying amongst colleagues, etc. So just another chat, and no, I don't know the answers, but I do believe, once again, they're probably not that difficult. And yes, everything requires money, I understand that, but what stands out in society of the experience at a Royal Flying Doctor Service is they definitely still instill the holistic health of their community, another good word, community. So they even explain that rather than some service may be out regionally just needing a telehealth appointment, they still want to run with, as much as they can, the face-to-face community, which is holistic health, which can be done anywhere, including metropolitan. Because even from a GP situation in metropolitan, you're not really getting that time that patient requires. And quite truly, probably from a money perspective, preventative health in the long term is still obviously a much more economical option. But that would involve asking the people, the communities. And that's another missing key that's happening. So rather than evolving with health, I think we need to do a lot better. And I'm not going to sugarcoat and apologise and shouldn't say this, shouldn't say that. We need to say more. Say more and do more. Because really how we're at this in the 2026 is a little bit what the heck's going on. Yep, but onwards and upwards. Have a beautiful day.